Morgan didn't need a live alert snap, so instead she got a goofy face. How are you, Ghostfire? The king does await. Doth. The king doth await. Oh, you're getting an echo because I forgot to turn on my headphones. There we go. Oh my goodness. So how are you today, Ghostfire? Nice to be here, of course. Oh, we're not. Oh, I'm running out of desk space, and by that I mean my desk is a complete mess. Probably not the best way to store that, but whatever. Hooray! Always happy to ride along. So, I did look at there's hold on, there's a window I don't have open. And I'll get starting soon off the screen in a moment. Boop. Alright. Okay. I did look into it, and for its weight and the place that I am in the game, the Elan set is a very good choice. The Mirror Knight set doesn't have as much magic defense as I was hoping, which is interesting. I was not expecting that. I was expecting it to do well with that. But it's because the Mirror Great Shield literally reflects magic. So, yeah, 45 is fine. We have Shrine of Amana today is where we're starting. And if I don't sound happy about that, it's because I'm not. But we're going to make it through together. It's going to be okay. I'm blanking on who drops Titanite chunks. I'm going to pull that up real quick. Just, Dark Souls 2 wiki dot. That's the one. Items and armor. How about, we'll go armor, head, and then we'll click on any one that's not Twinkling Titanite. You fool! There we go. And then we click on Titanite chunk, because you can't search on the wiki dot, which makes me sad. You drop the Titanite chunk? Yeah, but then you flush it. That's no good to me right now. Yeah, a bunch of crystal lizards drop them. Undead peasants in Brightstone Cove, Seldora. Gurm warriors in Doors of Pharos. Possessed armor in Broom Tower. Okay. Yeah, so there... wait, sold by Cloanne? After Undead Crypt. Okay. Alright, so... We're fine here for now. Oh, it's Shrine of Amana, though. Ugh. This might be a Ring of Binding sequence. I'm gonna work to not whine about this too much. 90 hours into Silksong and still finding new stuff and have not beaten your first playthrough. I see. So and it's probably because you're trying to 100% your first go. My inclination is also to 100% on my first go. Like, do as much as possible in my first 26k souls. That's, yeah. We should actually spend that. I'm sorry I didn't look beforehand. That's my inclination as well, is generally on my first time through a game to do as much as possible in it. Partially because it'll be a while until I come back around to it. That is what we're doing here. Falcon Punch! Okay. What'll give me magic defense? Yeah. Intelligence. And that's it. Wow. But it'll give me 6. I'll... Punch. Excuse me. I was mimicking what he sounds like to me. And so I'm not out of Act 1 of Silksong. That game is going to take me a very long time. Alright, now the most important thing here is to not fall off the edge. Oh, you're alive. Excuse me. Oh, no. That is rough. That is extremely rough. Do you have a donut? So you can at least buy some time? There's gonna be a lot of that, just taking damage in this. That's really frustrating. I'm laughing at how annoyed I'd be. I'm glad I've learned that roll punch move. It's a really good gap close. So that was better. Going around like that was better. I only needed 1 flask. And I knew I was going to aggro something. And how many Awstones do I have? I have 7. I think that I need 25 for my next reward. Yeah. Okay. Damn it. Whoa, that was close. That's how this is gonna go. That's what we're gonna be doing here. And that was a good one. Just temper your expectations here. But don't worry. Dark Souls wins if I lose my spirit here, and that's not gonna happen. Especially since I'm not having a frustrating time fighting the easy enemies right at the beginning of an attempt. That would be really, really frustrating. I'm just glad that my attacks hit them consistently. Gotta be honest, wasn't sure that that would be the case. I forgot to warm up my voice. Oh well. Forgot about that one. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. How did we not aggro the other one? We must not have... Yeah. We must have been wide enough to the right there. And that's the other thing that frustrates me about this. Why did that hit me? Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Thank you for saying that. I don't know why chat is not appearing. I noticed that earlier. Ooh, Lumia stream isn't in either. Interesting. Don't know what that's about. Ghostfire said, side note, I hate this area so much. And that's what I was responding to. Could it be that I'm not signed in? That Twitch auto signed me out after however long is normal here? Ah, there's a Lumia update. Okay. And my chat is through Lumia. So there you go. There we go. That fixed it. Phenomenal. That was easy. I like it when technical difficulties are resolved easily. I hope I didn't aggro anything with that one step. Stop it. I'd like to be focused on my game. Ah! Okay, alright. So, that mage gets line of sight on us. You, I forgot about last time too. In vanilla, I literally just memorized a series of inputs. It wasn't even like... I'm dead. It wasn't even like I knew what moves to do when. It was hold up for a second and a half, roll left, roll right, light attack, roll forward, heavy attack, roll right. Like, it's just a completely insane muscle memory thing. And I wonder... I'll finish my sentence and then I'll say the next thing. I wonder if I were to load up Dark Souls 2 Vanilla to Shrine of Amana, if I would be able to... Yeah, see it aggroed this time. What the fuck? Do it again. You know, if that muscle memory still lives somewhere in my brain. So, Ghostfire, one of the things that I've been hoping to be able to do, but I don't get a ton of chat here on Sundays, is I want chat to help me count my attempts. Daydrop Twinkling Titanite is very good. So this is attempt number 3 today. So I was hoping you guys could help me with that. Where is... There it is. Okay, my bloodstain's further in this time. They dropped Crimson Water, too, I think. Is that what I saw? Not a death drop. You must come from around. I feel like once we get going, it'll be easy. Ah! An old knight. This was not... Tell me why he can swing through that pillar, but I can't. So that would be a 4, I believe, in chat there. And also... Heard. Well, here, I'll get us started. Boop. Yeah, see? Perfect. And also I just lost my bloodstain, so... fuck me, I guess. I pulled the old knight, which I wasn't prepared to do, but I always love when things go differently. Yeah. I think it's a matter of amount of time spent in line of sight. Probably as a function of distance, excuse me. Nice. That'll be good. I have, down behind here, my dad got me into a series of books. It's the Master and Commander series by Patrick O'Brian. They're very good. They're written in the style of the period that they're set. It's about a British Navy captain in the Napoleonic War kind of era. And as I say, it's written as if it were written contemporarily. So here's my question, actually, is do we pull that bleed monster hiding on the right-hand side of the rocks by... That again. Maybe not. We gotta see. We gotta know. Information. Ooh, that was a lucky dodge. No, we do not. Okay. So it was not worth going over there. We're learning. Chipping away at this. My next question is, did I pull the one from at the bottom of that ramp? Yes, correct. You beat me to it, in fact. I appreciate that. Oh, but chat's not working again. It's because Lumia closed. So it would have worked if I hadn't updated it. Interesting. Yes, I don't recommend chatting and driving either, so be safe. Lumia Stream is here again, so in theory it will all work now. All should be as it should be. It should be, at least. Do I have knives? I don't. That's what I should have spent my thousands of souls on. Crimson Water, I believe, also heals? No, I knew it heals. I thought it also heal poison. Ah! That was bad. I should not have gotten hit by that. Yeah, very nice. And I like that they rotate what the sail is on, you know? I'm assuming what you're talking about being a color, the price tags are marked with blue or orange or pink. Shit. Alright, time to answer our question here. Yes. Okay, so it would be worth running across to kill this one before going in on that third mage. It's funny. This is the Dark Souls experience. Really, just kind of hammering away at finding the best way to get through. What sequence of events is most likely to get you through safely? I always forget about this one. Oh. So it really just was a weird, a fluke that I didn't aggro the second mage on that one attempt. Probably Ring of Binding instead of Ring of Blades. I wanted the backstab there. Because, like, that little sliver of damage that I needed is what the Ring of Blades should be covering. So since it's not, the health might be better. I can see the other one. I don't have any throwing knives, though. Okay, the far one is not looking at me. To become a pastor, that's exciting. I would really love to hear more about that. And going back to school is generally a great idea. If you feel up to it, then it's probably a good idea. Also, I've seen Goodwills do similar things to that. It's a cool system. I quite like it. I never responded to that message. Can I aggro? Went further into the water on that roll than I expected to. I didn't like it. Shit. Ah, the double. Jeez. See, this is why this area frustrates me. Nice. The bolt that hit me there is avoidable in the future. So now we're making progress. We are now going to tread new ground. Isn't that a terrifying thought? That's the catch right there. No, because it's the same section that I'm attempting. So opening a shortcut, defeating a boss, or resting at a new bonfire changes resets the timer. Okay. Dead. That was lucky. I shouldn't have flasked there. I am planning on using Rouge Water in a minute here. I had hoped naively that that item might help me. Okay, alright. Nice. Old Knight's all the way back there. There's the... Okay, this is the bridge across. I don't think there's any reason for me to go this way yet. Considering it won't be open. That doesn't open until you defeat Vendrick, if I remember correctly. Let's see about... I don't think there's anything for me this way, aside from pain. Woo, Goodwill time. Morgan and I hit thrift stores almost every weekend. Alright. The edge is nigh. Be wary of edge. Okay. Yeah, I knew there were more mages. Is there anything in over this way? I don't feel like there is. That feels like unnecessary risk to me. So we're gonna that fog wall is our goal. I mean obviously, but like certainly in vanilla there was no rest between the bonfire that we're working from and that fog. And this is improved. Have I said that already? This is improved from vanilla. Woo! I just felt like I just almost dodged into it. Absolutely not. I can't remember if they were dropping Rouge or Crimson. We have more Crimson, so we're gonna do that one. I think that it's slow. Yeah. Shut up. Okay, well, it's not still going. I had hoped that that would dodge it, and it did not. Jeez, my phone is blowing up. Why? Why? Okay, be wary of curse. Oh, I forgot. Large Silver Proud Knight, Old Radiant Life Gem. I have to go see Dinah and Tillo. I have a bunch of stuff for them. Okay. Yeah, dude? Are we doing this? You gonna regret it? You won't live long enough. There's no cut across. Oh, I want to go get that item very badly. I want to progress more. Where's the curse jar? Hear it? That's weird. Ugh. This area stresses me out so much. Yeah, this in vanilla is also lined with mages that just shoot at you. Instead of the Archdrake dudes, it's like 5 or 6 mages. That was a lucky dodge. So first off, I want to take a look. It's like, there's the edge. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, I think you should be able to. And it goes all the way to the wall there. Yeah, you can't get up on the wall. So, I can't get up on the wall. Yeah, instantly sees me. Almost gets hit by that. Radiant life gems too. That's nice. Not happy I got hit by that, gotta say. What about this way? That's an interesting question to me. Yeah, come on, old knight. I feel, woo, confident in my ability to fight you. Stop it. Ah! Ah, fuck, dude. What is happening with that? Yeah, okay. This is much better. This is much better. Why didn't that hit? Yeah. I died because the roll attack didn't hit. That's so much better, though. We have recourse. In that I've reassessed our course. I'm actually getting kind of low on effigies. Which, again, is because I got frustrated with the Smelter Demon. It wasn't even the Smelter Demon in actuality. It was the walkback making it difficult to stack attempts. Now it's working. Let's see if I can take less damage from this asshole this time. I believe Hammer Old Knights have a chance to drop Awe Stones as well. See, taking that is okay. That's less than convenient. I want this item. I'm going to get hit again. They drop human effigies. That's such good news. I need those. Does this door... Does this open? What is this? Be wary of Fatty. Worth. It's okay. Everything is fine. Ah, I was hoping I'd get to interrupt it. Okay. Good job using the Radiant Life Gem like I told you to. That was awesome. I want to see what's down this way. And also, ogres have a chance to drop Awe Stones. So, we're going to do this. I hope one day to see the stagger animation for one of these enemies. I have never seen it before. That was greedy. I'm lucky I didn't roll off the edge. Good. Now, on the subject of rolling off the edge, Quagmire indeed. Okay, so don't try to walk on that. Noted. Ooh, that's good advice. Do you see what I see? An asshole hiding in the gloom. Let our fists bring him to his doom. Let our fists bring him to his doom. Two. All right. Look at how narrow it is. There it is. Now we're just going to wait a moment. Yep. And now the key will be to not die on the way back. That was for a flask shard, and I will say that that is worth. Hello. Sunlight Blade Miracle. Cool. Interesting place for it. I wonder if there's any lore significance to that. Yeah, I think there is a bonfire on the other side of that fog wall. Ugh, this is harrowing. Okay. Alright, now I know where I am again. Remember this? Obviously, I remember this pool of blood. And I can run right back over this way. Hooray! For a flask shard. Worth. How much Twinkling Titanite do we have now? 7. That's really good. Alright, what did I die to last time? I died to a bleed monster. There it is. Really? Okay. Why do I get the feeling that wasn't the one that got me, though? Suppose it must have been. Alright. No, no! One combo? Man! That's okay. We've refined this quite nicely. And I don't have to go for the flask shard again. Which I quite honestly... should go and spend. Next time I'm at a bonfire, I will do that. What in the fuck was that? Let's flask. I thought it played the animation. Nice. Solid cross-section of healing stuff from the enemies here. Pretty nice. Feels like game balance. Got closer to the edge there than I realized. Dragon Charm. That heals and cures poison. Should be able to survive another one. Yup. Now nobody sneeze on me. Woo! Well, that was close. Alright. Next. We make it a point to not get hit by this motherfucker, since apparently it hurts. And by apparently it hurts, I mean he staggers me in one hit. What's up with that? Alright. Now, I think the play here is luring it out, actually. Uh-oh. Not an option. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. I know I'm gonna aggro another bleed monster. I'm lucky that that attack didn't bleed me. I'm not afraid to fight this, so I'm going to choose to. And I need to be careful. I need to not be silly. I need to not take this for granted. Yeah, see? I knew as soon as I flashed that that was the bad choice. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. That was bad. I'm sorry you had to see that. Oh, Flask Shard. I wish I could hold in my head all of the different, like, options that I have. Welcome! I have made progress, but we are still counting. I just died very stupidly to an ogre that... Frankly, I shouldn't have lost that fight. I've killed those so many times. It's just because I was putting pressure on myself. But, check out this new route. So, it starts out the same. We did get the item that's all the way down past that ogre. It was the Flask Shard I just spent. And we've learned that the bleed monsters drop life gems and human effigies. That was a good dodge. Okay, next we want that one. And then it's you. Ah! So like 30. More attempts? I don't follow your message. I apologize. I know it's because I'm forgetting something I just said. Oh, that was a weird angle to be at for that. Yeah, I misjudged. That's embarrassing. Which attempt? No, this was death number 10. I had a couple of long ones. The one where I went and got the Estus Flask Shard was a pretty good one. I'm not going to challenge the Dragon Rider guarding Vendrick's tomb. Not until later in the game. Just because there's no benefit right now other than having defeated it. I don't want to get hit by that. Another Radiant Life Gem. It's nice considering I spent the last one I got from a mage. Ah! That wasn't the attack I expected it to do. No! Walked into Goodwill expecting to get yourself a few pairs of pants. Left with no pants for yourself and 7 things for your girlfriend. That's sweet, though. That's like how being with someone should be. You know? You see things and think of them? Absolutely. That's an 11. Oh, congrats on that, too. That's a huge... It's a nice big step there. I'm really happy to hear that. Oh, bad dodge. I feel like in real life that spell was far enough along that it would go off anyway. That makes sense to me, Ghostfire. I don't know, just timing for something like that is important. When I got married, or right after I got engaged, like the day that we got engaged, people were asking us if we had a date yet. And I was like, what are you talking about? I surprised her with proposing. So we can't have planned a huge life event already. Especially since my other half is the one who's better at planning things. I always found that very odd. Congrats, do you have a date? It's been a week since we got engaged. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I just listened to Evita again for the first time in a while. It makes me happy. It does. I was the understudy for Che, played by Antonio Banderas in the movie, and Mandy Patinkin in my favorite stage cast. And at the beginning of the rehearsal cycle, it was kind of made known that there would be a performance for where the understudies got to be in the role. And that fell through. Yeah, ad time. And so that role is like the one that got away. Do you see how much more cleanly this is happening now? I'm 2 flasks in and I'm already fighting an Archdrake. Oh, fuck these things. No! Oh. That one frustrated me. That one frustrated me. If I get another human effigy, I'll spend it. And, put the Ring of Blades back on. I don't think that's going to matter that much. So that gap close is so good. That is an important part of this fighting style. And my moveset isn't going to change when I get the... It's called the Vanquisher's Seal, which I think is very cool. Yeah, get fucked, asshole. Exerting petty revenge on that one that I can kill consistently. Come on down. Welcome back from ads. I hate getting hit by that attack so much. Getting annoyed. Give me a nice 13 in chat there. That's good. That's what I needed. If I get an... I just said during the ads, I think it was still... If I get another human effigy from one of these guys, I'm going to spend it. I don't know how much of a difference it'll make. I think it's a skill issue. But more health is better, right? So there was going to be an understudy performance for that production of Evita, so that the people in understudy roles, one, would have motivation to actually learn all of the ins and outs of it, and two, so that, you know, we got to play the roles that we had learned, but it fell through. It never happened. And so Che, the role of Che, feels like the one that got away to me. I did get to play Joseph in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. That roll feels so early. Yes. Do go on. Ooh. That is quite the endeavor. I have done it. It took years. I was only doing like one heading a night, though. So, depending on how you do it, you read faster than me, too, so you actually get it done in a reasonable amount of time. Front to back, so, well, what version, I suppose, is my first question. Come on! Yeah, you're... When'd you start? That's... American Standard. Nice. That was a... I was off my rhythm there. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Esther. Yeah, so you're making good time. For sure. Esther's a good one. Job is interesting. I'm definitely interested to hear your thoughts as you go through. Morgan and I are plodding our way through Isaiah right now. Which, like... Well, first off, it's better than the latter half of both of the Chronicles books. A lot of lineages and not a lot else. Crimson Water, not Rouge Water. Crimson Water, nice. So they dropped the bigger heal. American Standard. I don't know too much about American Standard. I grew up on NIV. And then I read, when I did my front to back, it was NIV. And then, did I get gifted an ESV? I don't know where I wound up with an English Standard version. Wow, that was some ragdolling right there. But I liked the Old Testament ESV. I didn't like the New Testament ESV, which was interesting. Roll was useless. I can't afford to take a hit. I need to be able to afford to take a hit here. Okay. Corrected that one at least. Back on track. Back on track. I hit the sack. Don't know any of the words. Other than Back in Black. I'm glad there are so many different translations. I think it's easy to forget that when we read the Bible in English, it is not the original. It's missing the original context and a lot of the nuance. And so it's easy to interpret based on the English in a way that wasn't necessarily originally intended. Okay, I have 7 flasks. Use one there. Twinkling Titanite, and a mace. King James is the interesting one. My understanding is that it is relatively politically motivated and not as accurate to the source material as later translations. And also, English from that, we do love purple. No doubt there. But what it being the first full English translation, which it could have been, I think it was. I think that's part of why. I am so mad about how much poise damage that hammer does. Whew. I have to do more research comparing, or do more reading comparing different translations of the Bible. Because I don't know a lot about the nuance. And I've long thought that it would be interesting to read a translation by linguists instead of religious scholars, which I'm confident exists. I just don't know when it's from or which one it would be. King James Version is based on more recent translations at the time and not the source document. Okay, so it's interpreting things the same way, but phrased in a more modern manner. Nice. The big difficulty here is the fact that I don't have a shield. I'm used to having a shield, and with a shield, the Archdrakes wouldn't be a problem. I'm pretty sure we can get Awstones from this guy, so wouldn't be horrible to get one here. Just a little confirmation of that would be nice. Nope. Like translated from translating Wicked from the movie and not the book. Yeah, so that's the one of the ways that versions of the Bible differ from one another are in school they call them translations versus interpretations. Where translations come directly from the original Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek, and then interpretations are rewrites based on translations. There's the human effigy. Nice. I don't actually feel like... Actually, do you know what I want to see? I am going to use that because I want to see if this makes a difference for me. See if I can handle a hit from an Archdrake. Nice. Alright, you know what? I only got hit once. So it's the same as if I'd just eaten the hit. Attempts. Nope. Okay, so we can try luring it out if we bring the Archdrake here all the way around. That might be the play. Because I want to fight it kind of up here so that there's a bit of a buffer. Actually, that's perfect. That's perfect. And I can light my torch from here. Interesting. Have there been scances? I don't think so. Have we drawn the bleed monster? No. Oh, because it's right there. Okay. That's the play right there. That was the move. Come on, you can do it. Pathfind. Pathfind, you motherfucker. There we go. Great. Sit. Thank you. Sit. 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 Again. Nope. Okay. That's alright. Wasn't sure what attack that was. And that's how that's supposed to go. Life ring +2 and the singer's dress. Cute. Life ring +2 is not nothing. Cool. So the question will become whether I aggro this mage and Archdrake going in the other direction. And also where the bleed monsters are hiding. Come on, dude. See, that pisses me off. Not having an opportunity to dodge after the first hit really, really frustrates me. And I understand that I need to dodge the first attack. But I'm trying. That's 16. We're almost there, though. That was progress. If I can take the next step, make it to that fog wall. Poise ring didn't do what I wanted it to. So Blades. I'm not here to stream a challenge run and then whine about it being hard. I just find this part of the game very difficult in shitty ways. I'm interested in whether we see a difference with the Ring of Blades on. That final punch is what I would want the Ring of Blades to eliminate any need for. Red Leech Troches. I never find I have time to use them. Bleed happens so quickly. That I never notice. I never feel like there's a time when using them will help. Oh my gosh. Die! I'm sorry you had to see that. That was embarrassing. No! Well, this has gone to shit. Yes, leave. Go away. Dead. Almost. Almost. Oh, goodness. See, that's what I want for every one of them. Which is probably just one level in strength will give that to me. I always forget about this one. I suppose I could use it there. The Troches. I'm so mad that I punched that one mage twice. That was upsetting. I hate the hitbox on that attack so much. It frustrates me. Captain Crunch and Cinnamon Toast Crunch Donuts? That sounds incredible. I love niche breakfast cereals like that. That's a really cool combination. So, Ring of Blades did make a difference there. Killing these in 2 combos. Things are good. That's true. We haven't talked that much. Things are good. am making progress on the short story that I have made my next project, which is nice. I need to make more progress. Started drawing that bleed monster, and that's throwing off my rhythm. Summer at the restaurant is winding down, so getting thank you, Ghostfire. We're getting vestiges of tourism. Foliage season in Vermont's nothing to sneeze at, so like still busy. Yesterday I worked from 3 to about 8:45 and brought in $400 in tips. It was a crazy busy day. And I don't know, back to business as usual. Vacation was nice. It was a very nice break. The older I get, the more I appreciate taking time to break the routine and having different, just filling your time with different stuff, you know? That attack is the pain of my existence. Should not take me 2 flasks to defeat that enemy. It really shouldn't. I'm gonna step away for a moment. I'll just be right back. All right. Morgan went away for the weekend and got back a bit ago. I'm not entirely sure. She didn't tell me when she got home. Celebrating her friend's 30th birthday out in the world. Looked like they had a lot of fun. I hate that that attack keeps happening so much. I'm so frustrated by it. Get over here, kill this one. I'm safe. The Radiant Life Gem, because it'll keep healing for longer. Alright. Playing conservative now. Captain Crunch Donut 10 out of 10. How could it not have been? I was hoping it would be. I believed it would be. Hearing it confirmed makes me happy. But how could it have been anything else? Any other way? Oh. Getting misaligned like that, it really is a problem. Good, I did want that, so. Gotcha. Too sweet is definitely the way that could be, that could go wrong. So, into the unknown, we're gonna just, oh, no, you know what? No, absolutely not. We're gonna do this the slow way that we've established is fairly safe. You're across the street from two fraternities? No, I don't think you've told me that. That sounds intense. Actually, based on what I've learned... Oh, shit. Uh-oh. I'm dead. No way. Yeah. How did I aggro 2 on that one? Where did it come from? Still partying the same party that they started at 8 a.m. That's frat dudes. I don't know how they do it. I'm coming up on 20. I'm so excited. I will say that I had thought that I would be on a different stretch by now. It should. It should make some effects. Not you necessarily. I should get some effects made. Maybe at 20 we go do something else. Oh, because this is tough. Yes, this is max damage output at this point, unless I want to stack more points in strength, which I already have 45. And I don't know what the soft cap is, but both of my weapons are at plus 10. It's possible there's something I'm not understanding about elemental infusion that might get more out of it. But I don't know. The next damage increase that I get is at when I have 25 awe stones in my pocket, which currently I have 8. I'll be able to get the Vanquisher's Seal and an S scale in strength on my unarmed attacks. $50 is hard cap, so I might as well put those 5 more levels in. Is an enhanced Ring of Blades a thing? Because that would increase my damage output. Main hand unarmed, offhand bleed. Gotcha. Yeah, well... Oh, yeah. So you can't power stance the claws with the Cestus. Which is why I decided not to run them. Nice. But yeah, you're thinking of the malformed claws. You can't... I don't think you can power stance unarmed without the Vanquisher's Seal. So, what are we looking at here? Because I have the Work Hook. Oh, and the Mannequin Claws. Mannequin Claw, Work Hook, both claws. And I don't have the dexterity to wield the Mannequin Claws. And I don't have... Is that saying that it'll give me dexterity? Yeah. What? I didn't know that was a thing. And then I have an A scale in Dex as well, which I think I totally forgot about. So that's actually part of what's holding me back here. Okay, that's good to know. Hi, Echo. Thanks for coming. So... Whoa! Yeah, just 2 hands, my left hand weapon. That was dumb. That was not the fast way to do that. So, points in dexterity will help me as much as points in strength, which I did not realize. I'm a fool! So, that's an avenue. And then I don't know if the Vanquisher's Seal gives a dex scale as well. I hope it does. I hope it's like SA. So when is the dodge window on that? That's, I find that to be frustrating. Oh, I'll be here. Yep, that's one strategy. Ghosty. That's how you handle it in, it's how I handle it in vanilla, is just get a bow and kill them all at a distance. Echo, my hands are busy. I think you know that. Gotcha. So, better strength, worse dex. It does increase base damage? Good, okay. I wasn't sure how that panned out. Yeah, whereas my Cestuses are not quite doing that much. Echo Becco, I need you to lay down. He's headbutting my hands. Yeah, so Echo. He just knocked over my monster onto my desk. Into this Wii remote is the worst thing. It's okay, Echo. Everything's okay. I had to change the lights so that I could see. Oh, man. Yeah, this is... This is a puddle of monster on my desk. Yeah, that was very comical timing for Fusabot. Okay. Not terrible. I caught it pretty quickly. Million little things on here, though. That's why I'm moving so quickly. All right. Well, I know that this has been an engaging diversion. Thank you for coming with me on this short little cleaning adventure. I'm lucky that I wasn't fighting anything. I still want a way to be able to smoothly switch between types of controllers in order to add another layer of entertaining difficulty to my gaming. Alright, we're going to put that back there. Oh no, that's just plasticky. Okay. Cool. Alright. So what were we saying? Oh, let's... Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, they shoot one up like that. There we go. All right. Okay. My biggest question is, Am I going to get ambushed from the water? And it doesn't look that way. I need a backstab here. It's the only way. Dead. There's 20! Oh, man. But what I learned there was when the first one aggroes. We're so close. We are genuinely very close. Another human effigy is nice. I wanna go positive on the human effigies here, so I'm not gonna use it right now. I have 7. Maybe I will use it. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. Because that is positive. Leggies. All right. Nice. Love dodging that one. Love that. I feel I deserved a backstab there. But, you know. So, part of what I like about counting is the enemies only respawn 15 times in vanilla. Or when you're not in the company of champions. And so... we would have farmed out the first 3 bleed monsters. Okay, that was good. That was better. Shit. That was bad. We would have already farmed out the first several enemies in real life. But see this? I'm getting here consistently now. It's all okay. This is what difficult gaming is. Already? That damage was worth it. Whew. Yep. Okay, it did aggro. It aggroed them both again. Interesting. Dead. Just don't know how to fight these guys. I can't fight two of them. It's tough, man. It's tough. We'll go get my Bloodstain, considering it has at least one level in it, and I'm missing 20 dexterity. And then, like, I can push into Frozen Olam Lois, and I should be able to get a bonfire or two in there. And that'll be souls. Whoops. Which we need. How is this oh, now? Like this? Also, I don't interrupt this one like I do others. Got him. That felt good. I needed that. It come through on my... I tried this a couple of times last week, too. Invade for the first time on my 23rd time through. Certain things only unlock when you kill the Forlorn a certain number of times. So, like... Can you tell I'm getting a little manic? Hey, Evan. Welcome back to chat. I have hardly made progress this session. Isn't that fun? We are ironing out the routine, though. Echo, you're gonna hurt yourself doing that, man. He's in the closet. He has climbed up the backside of the clothing in there. I don't know what he seeks to gain from it. But also, I was noticing last night, he's bigger than I think of him as. He's heavier and longer. So I bet you he thinks of himself as smaller as well. I can just see a bunch of hangers and clothes moving. I need that to be a backstab. I need to find the backstab there. That's part of what's killing me. No, I have to go this way because it's my safe way of killing this first round of, or rather the way that I don't fight the mage and the archdrake at the same time is okay, that they both aggro at the same time. It seems like there's nothing I can do about that. Shit! Fuck. Yeah, it's time for me to do something else. I'm very close on that. A couple levels, I think, and I'll be able to. I can't believe I missed that my Cestus has a dex scale that's equal to the strength scale, so I'm missing out on half my damage. Yeah, you mentioned it. Has it arrived yet? It's an exciting thing. Yeah, that was bad timing. Nice. Alright,
There
until hope is fully withered. Alright. And then we're gonna do the thing where we grind up one more level. Yeah, I don't have anything else that will improve that. Oh, the Shrine of Amana. It's... What comes after it is like fine. Welcome back. There's an ad break going on, so we're gonna talk about Evan's Zelda amiibo once the ad break is over. Oh, you're in it. Good. Welcome back. It still says it's got 30 seconds on the ad break, so it's likely Ghostfire's still in them. Not my best roll. All right. Welcome back. Despite all my extra item discovery, I'm not getting any actual items. Any items at all. I almost want to respec. Is there? Do you know offhand? You don't. I'm not asking this so that you just look it up for me. But is there a soft cap? Am I wasting like 10 levels in strength? Because if the hard cap is 50, then yeah. Okay. Cool. So we'll do that too. Soft is 40. I'm only wasting 5 levels. But still... one more. Oh my gosh. One more chance for an Awstone, so it's worth doing. I knew when I was going above 40 that I was starting to push it. I had a feeling that was what was going on. So... And then the other question that I have that I keep forgetting to look up is how much not dexterity, agility makes your roll. Like, I haven't decided on a good agility threshold for my characters when I play Dark Souls 2. I think I have 98 right now, 95. But anyway, Evan, tell us about your amiibo. Okay. I have 3 soul vessels. 30, 26, 27, and 18 are the only ones that I care to remember. 30, 26, 27, 18. Is it you? Is it you? Is it you?
Still do you?
Nice that you don't have to remember what it is. Why did I put one into intelligence? Oh, for magic defense. I just did that. Yup, that increases my damage. Good. Wait. 264. 265. That's amazing. It's not the increase that I was kind of hoping for. But there's the 96th agility point. Oh, but it is an increase. Another amiibo waiting in a package office because it couldn't be regularly shipped because of the mail strike. That's really frustrating. This is less of a benefit than I had hoped for. But we'll do it. On a journey without rest. Yeah, I don't want to keep doing it. I don't want to. It's still in Ontario. That's so frustrating. All right. Let's see what this looks like. No, not that. Not my best opener. You're supposed to get it by the first. Oh, I ordered one of the physical Rosalina storybooks. I pre-ordered it from an online bookseller. And I'm really excited to have that on my shelf, to see it for myself. I still haven't gone through and watched the or like seen the storybook in Galaxy. I was hoping to have both of you in chat to do it, and then just never happened. And that's okay. I'm not blaming you guys. But since I'm probably gonna 120 star Galaxy again, because Nintendo hates me and wants me to suffer. This time with amiibo support, since I actually have a Mario amiibo. It might be worth it. Or at least I don't know. We'll see. It didn't take that long. Yeah, I would really love the Samus and Viola amiibo. But hey, that's totally fair. And like I said, I wasn't saying, I wasn't blaming you guys. I could have done it at any point. I know I'm not the only person who does these things. I just want a couple of levels here. So we might as well push to a new bonfire out here. Okay. Not exactly what I had in mind. Ah! No.
The old chaos hungers still.
Yeah, why do you think I'm here? I'm an agent of chaos. That's the king's pet over here. And you have to...
Go back.
No.
Ava
Ava.
is Go back.
No, I will not. You have to turn off the blizzard before you can see Ava, though, so... We won't be doing that just yet. Instead, we'll be dying to Loy's soldiers. Okay, we don't interrupt them. I didn't expect to, but I wanted to say... Yeah, that is perfect. I might be asking for amiibos for Christmas presents, too. My Tears of the Kingdom Zelda is a Christmas present. GTFO. Such a bizarre series of animations. Ooh. Yeah, they deal a lot of damage. Because this is like sort of a post-game area, but also sort of not. DLC is a weird... DLC is weird. Okay. You, I can kill right now. Spears are also the bane of my existence. I don't know, that 440 souls is... a pop is worth. Will this thaw me out? Yeah, I can't be flasking on every single one of these. I'm not going to be able to. Not going to be able to make progress if I'm... Dogs. So hopefully I can kill one or two of these guys without having to flask. Now that I've seen how they work. Go back. Ava will eat you. Go back. Link X Mifa came back around for you. I love that. I mean, it's canonical that they're interested in one another, so I don't know why you'd need any other Link ship. Other than Zelda, I suppose. That'll never go away. See, that's what I need. Were you saying, Ghostfire, were you saying that my fists base damage will go up to 200 each? Or 200 total? Okay, I haven't flasked yet. Yes. Good. Okay, this is going better. Unarmed strike damage, it goes to base 200. Don't know if it's either or both. I would assume it's just whatever an unarmed strike is, so probably one. $200 by 1, not 200 by 2. That's still an increase. That's an increase of 20 base damage. All right. Doing better. Winged Spear plus 7 is quite good. Fire, fire. These assholes don't attack, unless attacked, until you turn off the blizzard. Now, there's a way to aggro one at a time here. And they're not in the order that you expect. Well, that doesn't help. Gonna die. Maybe not. Dead. No way. I know what we should do. I know what we should do. We should go back into the Forest of Fallen Giants, and the Fire Salamanders all have a chance to drop Awe Stones, and we haven't been down there yet. There's a bunch of like souls and stuff down there. Oh, now you can do that? Cool, dude. Nice. That actually felt like a fight. That felt like I knew what my abilities do and how they were going to interact with my enemy there. Which was nice. I like feeling capable. Hasn't happened very much here today. See? I have no negative thoughts on pizza rolls. Pizza rolls are a gift from God. What do I win? That was perfect timing. They're yummy. Alright, so we're here for a specific reason. And that reason is awe stones. So that means we're going to be fighting some serious enemies. So Evan's never lived life. It could be that they're not common in Canada, but I think the first, your first assessment is probably more accurate. Alright, so with the cat ring on, do I survive this? Maybe from full health. Would have been a good idea. Live and learn. Pizza Pops. Pizza Pops are new to me. Okay. Now, from full health, we do survive. I got stuck between the salamander and the wall. But those are what we're here to kill. Live from New York, it's Saturday night. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay. My bloodstain's down there now. Apparently the amount, I thought it was a percentage of max health. Apparently your actual health matters. This has been a humbling session, I gotta say. I think I might use fire bombs on the 2 archdrakes that you have to fight right next to each other. Why? Why are you that accurate? from the ogre in the first. Does the drop rates change? I thought it was only which items you can actually get that change. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, just push me into the fire. This isn't working either. Ah! I'm scared to use a bonfire ascetic. That's the thing. The answer here really just has to be get good. I know better than to try to make it about something else. I'm gonna use Firebomb to kill at least one of the Archdrakes that aggro together. Because I am close to a bonfire. I really am. This is attempt number 22, by the way. I am getting a good amount of Twinkling Titanite. Thank you, Ghostfire. What in the fuck? There we go. I was stuck on something. Oops, my rings are not correct. Losing my mind. There we go. Ring of Blades +1 would also. Increase my damage output, but that's what it does. That's the point. In general, I don't like using consumables to solve my problems. No, for real? Still had line of sight. I should have known better. Also, that didn't do nearly as much damage as I had hoped it would. There's another area that I can take another look at. Let's have a look-see at Hade's Tower of Flame here. I haven't beaten the old Dragon Slayer yet. And I kill the old knights in 3 hits. Man, I hate fighting these. So I need to clean that up, obviously. But the Great Sword and Great Hammer Old Knights also drop Awe Stones, so... Okay, 3 doesn't stagger them either. Or kill, for that matter. 9 flasks. Let's see if we can make some progress. It gets hectic up in the further areas. Here, for instance, there's a Hade Knight that complicates this. Do me a favor and come attack me, Hade Knight. I need to get throwing knives back. I keep forgetting to. Part of why I'm not going for grinding for Awe Stones is the fact that I'm 16 away. Here we go. That wasn't horrible. And I believe that that makes my routine here safe. Nobody wants cracked blue eye orbs, old knights. Unless the Hade Knight down there patrols all the way up here, which I think it does. So... we gotta do that quick. Yep, there we go. Then it doesn't matter over here. The Hade Knight will always aggro. Whether you do this earlier or not. Ah! Dead. Come on, really? That hurt my feelings. There we go. They're not safe to go for the backstab on. They have an attack that responds to you being in that area. Which I think is very clever design. It just makes them difficult to fight. Alright, Spear Knight. Let's go. Another one of those would be good. Just tank it. That works too. Ha 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 ha! That broke all my bones. Boom. Oh, I didn't even try to get the tail cut. Sorry. I wish I had. There it is. Where'd the... See, I do know how to play this game. I promise. Shrine of Amana just sucks. I know I can do it with enough tries. If I can keep my cool and just keep hammering away at it, I know I can do it. 5 human effigies is huge. See if I can do this. I feel pretty good about it. Considering I know how to fight this boss. I have a lot of practice with it. And he's nothing without your mom by his side. Oh, the follow-up. I'm lucky that that didn't hit me. Dead. Hey, there's a level at least. That's something. You have anything for me if I don't join your club?
Transient, this is no play. Be gone.
Nope.
Transient, you wouldn't be gone. Transient, you would never be gone.
You have to help people in multiplayer in order for him to consider you. Alright. Well, there's another level in dexterity, so there's that. I can't believe I could have been putting points into dex all along here.
Well,
Large shards, poison and bleed. Okay.
no.
I believe I'm bottlenecked on chunks. I'm not surprised there's going to be another Minecraft movie, but I hadn't heard that. I don't need 84, but I will take 25. And then... I still haven't bought her human effigies yet, which is kind of on purpose. I don't want to waste them. They're for when I run out. The thinking here is that throwing knives will allow me to aggro just one, or at least change the way that they aggro so that I can handle them one by one, even if the other one is coming. I'm so close on this. This is attempt 23. We're gonna have to end her dragon. That's a catchy name. Ugh. Nice. So I'll use one when I start to get low again. I hope you could at least see the theory there. I forgot it would have line of sight and that I couldn't go too far left without aggroing another one. Alright, this is okay. Nice. Flasking now. That's good. I don't think that that comes around. So I don't feel like that's one of the bleed monsters that I've been having to deal with. Actually, it might have been, though. Actually. with that. That was supposed to be a jump. Okay. That could have gone worse. Still unclear. It might be that bleed monster that I killed is one of the ones that was double teaming me. That's okay. That's fine. See, this is what I mean. I'm so close. I'm getting here consistently now. Shouldn't be alive. I'm alive! Okay. I'm very anxious now. Very anxious. But unless there's some bullshit, which is absolutely a possibility, all right, here we go. Considering equipment degradation is a frustrating mechanic. And I will not be allowing failure at this junction. Yeah, see? It's right here. We did it. We fucking did it. 23 attempts. Oh, almost 3 hours. That was, hard. Oh, man. It's done. We did it. Not that there isn't more Shrine of Amana left to go, but that stretch is one of the worst parts of this game. Can we target the big one, please? I'm underwhelmed. Yeah. See, that's... That's what we wanted to avoid. Honestly, that counts as an attempt, a failed attempt right there. I went in and then I backed out. So, counter resets, but also it hits. Also, we count that as a failure. This is the area with the Demon of Song.
I'll be around.
Ash Knuckle Ring slows equipment degradation as a whole. Okay, not just weapon. Alright. The Demon of Song is a cool fight. I'm pretty sure they added this bonfire for Scholar of the First Sin, too. I don't think it's in vanilla. First Dragon Ring is already almost broken. Yeah, I was gonna say, I might have to just suck it up and... Will Repair Powder... Okay, it did work on the Dragon Ring. It is broken. It is still broken. Alright. I hope that you don't feel that I was overselling how frustrating this area is. I... genuinely am very frustrated by this part of the game. Oh, they drop life gems. That's nice. Mostly I want my bloodstain. Excuse me, I'm gonna go back and repair my ring again. I'm gonna start taking it off for this section. So the good news is that there is in just that area enough to get my ring repaired, enough souls to get my ring repaired. So it's not... It could be worse. the Demon of Song is that heavenly voice.
I'll be around.
All right. And this is the bonfire that we'll be fighting the Demon of Song from. That wasn't the best. That's not a sustainable way to get through here, by the way. I'm very aware of that. Yep. Ow. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. We're making it happen. Fucker. It ran away from me. Alright. So there we go. Nice and cleared out. There's another mage in the middle there. What a mean-spirited thing to do. I sing the praises of Dark Souls because I think that it is brilliantly designed. But it's segments like this which really don't feel like brilliant design to me. Can I get a lock? No, because I'd love to pull one of those Archdrake enemies out. Just thin those ranks a little bit, but... Homing Crystal Soul Mass, really? You don't say. Can't cut that corner. All right. Yep. If I can get my hands on peculiar Kindle here, they're fucked. Alright, so we have a solution for getting around. I had really hoped to face at least the Demon of Song today. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Although, the fact that I forgot to equip my Soldier Ring is... or Dragon Ring, rather, is interesting. The most top tier Mario enemy, the best one? It's a tough question. I'm a fan of enemies that spawn other enemies. I think that's gameplay interesting. So Lakitu is up there for me. Coin Coffer is pretty good. Alright. So that's easier, at least. That's quicker. So we don't wanna... I'm okay. This is okay. This is a lot less frustrating than the other side. The colorful little pokey guys from Odyssey are quite good. And then they were in Bonanza, after a fashion. The enemies that transform into just what's ostensibly terrain. They disguise themselves. Pretty cool. I don't know what's up with you. I hate that. That aggravates me. Burbos. In Mario, I'm assuming. That's what I'm talking about in terms of dealing with an enemy like that. That was nice. Burbo, that makes sense. Considering they're little spiky things. Okay. Yeah, no answer for this, huh? No answer, huh? Fuck you. Whew. That felt good. Not gonna lie. That felt good. Yep. Weird, right? Friends, meet the Demon of Song. This is a strange fight. Ugh. Dead. It's fine. It's fine. I also like fuzzies. I like that fuzzies absorb health from their enemies. And I like their dumb smiling faces a lot. I forget what tracks are. Yeah. Okay, didn't aggro anybody. Nice, very nice. And what if I just go this way? Well, then that hits me. Ugh. Yeah, see? There we go. Alright. Okay. Is there anything around? Nope. Terrified I was gonna fall off there. Alright, don't get hit by the spit attack. Maybe equip your shit here. See, that's fine. I can live with that. It's... I have to learn how to fight this boss. I'm used to having a nice big shield to hide behind. I think I'm on about 5-6 attempts here, maybe. Okay. So how bad is it if we try to just... go straight in here? No. So long, such a long way away. Okay, our rings are all at half their ability still, so I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna do this. Because I can't have my rings popping off my hands partway through this fight. Okay. These combos are tough. And obviously, what makes this boss difficult is that you have to stay right in front of it. It's a dangerous place to be. That was... I didn't see how many. I think I'm like halfway there though, so that's really not bad. Okay, the closer one's still shooting at me. And that's why this one, yep. Yeah. Alright. Not far enough away on that. You got it. Don't you go creating a gap now. Not far enough away again. It's okay. Yeah. Come on, man. Someday I will dodge that. See, I told you. No, no, get back here. That attack is good for us. Not the grab! No, I don't think that that actually does anything in this game. Saw it coming, but I couldn't do anything about it. I wanted some normal attacks. One more. Down below the name. Ha! Gotcha. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh. I think we're done with the Shrine of Amana. I think we did it. There's the key to the embedded. Oh man. Wow, I am so happy. So happy to have that done. I don't even care if those are wasted life gems. Call it insurance. Yeah, you're through. You're through, Shrine of Amana. You all deserve. Thank you. Life gems are fine. Okay. We can handle basilisks. Yeah, don't even fucking think about it. Scan. Got it. Really? I didn't know that this was here. That's why I haven't used them all yet. Oh, man. That would have really pissed me off. That would have upset me. But instead, we're through! Oh, shit, dude. That was harrowing. These last two sessions have been very difficult. in that characteristic, this is just the way it is, so deal with it sort of a way. Characteristic of Dark Souls, I mean. That's a death drop. Don't fall off of it. Alright. Okay. I hate that basilisks still look alive even when they're dead. I find it very upsetting. 15 minutes, my friends. I'm going to call the stream in about 15 minutes. Let's see if this is one of those areas where we can just get into our next environment soon. Oh, you know what? Yeah. What is my... That's just an overhead punch. An overhand punch. Gee, what killed all of these people? It's Laurentius of the Great Swamp! Eeh! Yeah, you and your great firestorm, huh? Not so great! There it is. Ah, this will be the entrance to Shulva Sanctum City. Cool.
Who are you? And what do you want from us? Milfinito. That is my name. Do you mean our name? We know nothing of you.
Milfinito.
Sing eternally for those who bear death and dark within themselves. We have been here. We know nothing. The little ones and the great dead one taught us song. We have sung ever since. This is what
Interesting.
sign. Please accept.
Oh, cool.
Do you seek? You poor. Take this. This is all.
Anything else?
One and the great dead. We have sung. This is the little and
Yeah. Okay. Another pyromancer? Oh, come on. More pyromancers, apparently. Gee, if I were a pyromancer, I wouldn't want to be in waist-deep water. That's not great. This is not a great situation. Yeah. That's okay. We will recover that bloodstain. And that'll probably do it. Oh, it's broken. I don't think they'll follow me this far, right? Right? Yeah, all pyromancers are connected to swamps. That's annoying. I'm annoyed by that. This does take me to the last DLC, right? Interesting.
The little one.
All right, so we're gonna rush this one because the problem last time was that he's set up. I couldn't get into here because they were mines basically. Stop. That's an edge. Yeah. Oh, hello. Manslayer. Another ascetic. So is there something I'm missing here? Don't remember. Take care of yourself, Ghostfire. I'm only gonna stream for less than 10 minutes more. I'm unclear on what we want from me here, which is annoying. Is there just an obvious pathway I'm missing? Regardless, you're not gonna miss anything, is what I'm saying. Part of it reminded me of the opening song to Evita. Oh no, that's just that window that I could see. I don't approve of the dirty messages. If they're clever, that's one thing. Fancy butthole. Oh, you know what? Cyan Knight was guarding the way forward. And I'm a doofus. A doofus. Let's, not lose my souls. I've already risked those long enough. Oh, goodness.
Bearer until
Gotta say, really pushed me today.
I'll be around.
This was difficult in a way that only Dark Souls knows how to do. Are you for real? I wanted a plunging attack. What was that? It's possible that this will say produce the symbol of the king. It's also possible that I can just open it and I'm a dummy. Yeah. I'm a dummy. There we are. What am I looking carefully at? Don't care. Well, this was nice. Nice to be through the Shrine of Amana, primarily. It's entirely possible it'll be a minute before I play this again. Which is weird. Oh, Aldia! I love that. Never expecting to be exploded when you go to light a bonfire. Are you bigger this time? Yes. That's, Vengarl. There we are. Undead Crypt next. That'll be fun. There's if I remember correctly, there's some enemies that drop Titanite chunks in here, so more self-improvement. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. This is of course a blast, but you know that. There were some dark spots here in this session, but that's what Dark Souls does, right? But we made it. We overcame it, and I think eventually we'll be better for it. In the meantime, have a good week, y'all. Peace.